Well, revenge is sweet. In the new film Sweetwater, a fanatical religious leader, a renegade sheriff, and a former prostitute turned doting wife collide in a blood triangle on the rugged plains of 19th century New Mexico territories. And we are fortunate enough to have January Jones, who stars as Sarah Ramirez, this morning via satellite. Good morning, January. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, January, can you share a little bit more about this film?
Well, what would you like to know?
Just talk a little bit about maybe who Sarah is and what the plot is without giving away any spoilers.
Well, like you said, it takes place in New Mexico in late 1880s, I think, and it starts with my character, Sarah, who is a former lady of the night, and but she's now happily working a farm with her husband and is very much in love and has sort of changed her life around. And they come into conflicts with Jason Isaac's character, who is the prophet Josiah, and he is not a very nice man and does mean things, and my character takes vengeance on him and many others, yourself included.
Right, that's right, yeah. Now, January, is this the first time you worked in New Mexico?
Yes, it was.
It was?
It was.
It was. Well, I'm glad that we had you here. Now, of course, most folks know you for your Emmy and SAG-nominated work on AMC's Mad Men, but this role of Sarah is really quite different from that character. So what was the experience like, first developing the character and then executing it on film?
Well, I mean, initially it was the script that attracted me to the role. It was an amazing story and a character that I've only seen before written for a man. So it was, you know, I jumped at the opportunity to be able to play this character who is, you know, in my eyes, sort of the female Clint Eastwood, but cuter. And you know, and there's a lot of actual comedic parts in it, so it made it not too serious, and just the opportunity to work with, you know, Ed Harris and Jason Isaacs and Eduardo Noriega and work, you know, just outside Santa Fe. It was beautiful. I mean, the landscape itself was its own character, so it was sort of a no-brainer for me.
Right. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, and I mean, the film is fantastic. Your performance is spectacular. Now, to shift gears a little bit, so, you know, here in New Mexico, Breaking Bad is our baby. That was our pride and joy. And I know that Mad Men is doing something very similar in terms of splitting its final season, just as Breaking Bad did. So what's the feeling on the Mad Men set about the show coming to an end?
Well, we haven't even begun shooting the final season yet, so I'm not thinking about that right now. We'll start in a month or so, and I'm sure it'll be exciting, but it will be, you know, it'll be sad. The nice thing about having the split season is that we're kind of going to drag it out as long as possible, and kind of milk it to the end. So, you know, we have a good year or so before we have to say goodbye. But it will be very sad. I mean, it'll be a very weird day when I realize that I'm not going to be able to step into Betty's shoes again.
Right.
It'll be, you know, tough.
Yeah, I imagine. Well, January, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. And best of luck with Sweetwater and all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care. Well,